All right, guys. We're going to start out looking at a pro account now. So we went over Elite. We went over the entire marketing kit. We went over the advanced features that were available. We discussed the enhancements that are going to start to differentiate this version of the product. And then we talked about custom list reports in that last section. So let's jump right into what a pro account looks like and what's been taken away. I want to make sure I'm highlighting what's been taken away. So first thing is what I can't show you. Let's just touch on it real quick. Those custom list reports. Anytime somebody wants something off market, can't build it for you. We don't do it for pro accounts because it takes more manual effort from the production team. So not something we offer any pro accounts. Now let's jump into a couple of those other things. Let's start out by going through the settings. So you remember where I showed you the bar on the top part, right, of inviting your agents, and then once they're connected with you, that automation is going to take place. Here you can clearly see that we don't have the ability to turn on any automation, and that bar is gone, which is your indicator to that. You have to upgrade to Elite to activate that feature. So no automation. It's a big deal, right? You have to pay attention to the daily activity feed, which we're going to go over every button a little bit later. And every time someone has a new listing, instead of us list reports automatically generating that marketing kit, sorry, you have to go generate it manually. It's a rough day. So no automation. The next thing is in the settings section. You'll recall there was two things over here. That second setting was your custom short code. You don't get custom short codes if you're a pro lender, and all of your partnered agents don't get custom short codes. So if they want to use the SignWriter, then they have to throw away after that particular listing is done. Also, the disadvantage, when your short code is longer, it creates more opportunities for errors to occur when actually trying to text that in. So both of those enhancements have now been taken away. And I want to show you the implications of the missing short code, but I want to touch on the two other features first before moving to the materials. So first thing was Agent Farm, that prospecting tool. You no longer have the ability to find agents and really get things going. You don't have the ability to do that any longer. You don't have access to Nest.me. I'm actually clicking it here. You just don't have access to it. These are the things that are missing. Okay. Now, while we're here, because this is another person's account, I want to also mention those text strip campaigns. Very, very powerful tools. No longer have access to text strip campaigns. You have a lead, you don't know how to follow up on them, you better have something outside of list reports for that. No text strip campaigns, no Agent Farm, no Nest.me. And Nest.me and your short codes are actually integrated into the materials. So let's look at that really quick and show you where those missed opportunities here are. When you're looking at these materials here, there's two main spots where I'm going to highlight what's been lost. So first thing is those SignWriters. Again, this is a perfect example, and actually all of these are pretty much longer now. It's going to say list number, and again, that means that somebody better be a darn expert texting in that code to not screw it up. Right? It's easier to miss this. What if you put 1-8? What if you are up instead of the 7 put 1 by accident, right? So, and then again, this SignWriter, once you're done with that listing, throw it out. You're out of money, right? So one-time use SignWriters, no bueno. Reusable short codes, really cool, especially when you put them on Facebook posts and things like that. Okay. The other thing to show you is we also have a Nest.me integration that is gone. So one of the things that you may or may not recall is within those single property websites, there actually was two buttons up here. There was the share on Facebook to the right, and then there was that view similar homes here on the left. If you don't have Nest.me, then we can't reroute people to your Nest.me. Where if this button was here and someone likes the information that they're seeing within these list reports, but this isn't the right home for them, well, we don't want them to go back to the drawing board if this isn't the right one. We want to reroute them to that home search marketplace tool. Or if you have that old version of the product, unfortunately, you don't have it. So those are the main things that have been taken away from someone who is using one of our old pro accounts. Everything else is pretty much included. Okay, thanks guys.